Hello, everybody. The stream. It is going to be another stream without Tyler because he sucks. Well, we can all establish this that Tyler is not going to be here today because his planning is terrible. But there's a win for everybody here. One, I get to play a game for all of you lovely people again, and two, he gets to probably eat cat food if he does not post today. So, we'll take what we can get. Not even done editing the podcast and he's already left the house. So, what I'm going to be playing today is Subnautica. Subnautica is probably one of my favorites that I've played. I've actually never completed it because I have my own single playthrough on my Xbox that I just come back to every once in a while because I get too frightened. Because it's very unsettling. Deep ocean, very unsettling. And I have to like ease my way into going into different areas. I'm still going to be a baby bitch about Reaper Leviathans, Ghost Leviathans, and all of the sort. Sea Dragon, I don't know. Sea Dragon doesn't really scare me as much because it's more fantasy, but that's besides the point. I'm playing on Tyler's account because I feel like it, and that's what he deserves. So, that's what's gonna happen. Alright, but I'm gonna just get started. If you don't already know, this is the May the Streams Continue. And the reason why we're streaming every day in May is for the upcoming event on June 5th, where Tyler and Marcus are going to be streaming for 50 hours straight. I have to at least put a little bit of effort into advertising it, right? That's the whole point of streaming. But, again, if you're just joining, Tyler will not be here today because he has poor management skills and he doesn't, I feel like he just wants to quit simply overthinking. Not actually, but still.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Man. There's a fire. Okay. Fire crisis averted.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is
Minor is a crazy statement, though.
outcome. This PDA has now
It's
been
not
put in
minor.
emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
I don't know. Hey. Open it. Yeah. Come. I am pressing tab. What's going on here? The game? Tab? There we go. I was like, why are you not? Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, won't worry about that actually. Oh my goodness. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Not familiar with this keyboard because it sucks. You don't already know that his keyboard sucks so much ass. His A key barely works. And I've gotten constantly frustrated because I'm usually the one that presses the recording button or does the typing during our podcast sessions. And oh my god, it's just like having to deal with it. But
Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
well, let's go get everything we need. Obviously, you gotta get, the mushrooms. I'm not gonna put my full inventory like I did with my first playthrough. Like, everyone has to do it, though. Everyone has to do it. But, this game is very... It just took it dear to me, but it took me a while to play it, if that makes sense. Because, like, again, underwater is just not, like, something that, like, normally, people have, like, the best time for. But it's such a pretty game. I know it took me, I think, like 5 hours just to even attempt to reach like the creep vine, the kelp. I don't know what it's called. I think it's creep vine. I don't pay attention to it anymore. But the creep vine forest, or I don't know what the biome's called. I really need to like look at the details. But one of the things that I have been playing, but I haven't really like looked at the lore, so I might just focus more on like the lore aspects of it. We'll see. But it is such a pretty game.
Copper is an essential component of all
It very
powered
is.
equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Things that I will say, from playing Subnautica 2 to Subnautica is the fact that you can get like scrap metal being one thing in your inventory is fantastic. Because in this game, when you get scrap metal, it's going to take up you're just going to get 4 inventory slots. It's going to take up the same amount that like when you make it titanium, if that makes sense. But the sucky part is like you are also like limited to that space. But in Subnautica 2, you can pick up like so much more materials. I guess is the best way to describe it. And I think that's for overall like gameplay is like fantastic. Okay, I need this battery. Okay. You gotta get the scanner. Scanner is always gonna be the first thing that I ever craft. F to self scan.
And to record alien biological data. Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
I do like how I can sort through my inventory, and the fact that like things that are in my inventory is what's in my hotbar, so that does make sense. I might see if I can change input of the PDA to this button. Yeah. That's so much better. Okay. He has a mouse button, and for my sanity's sake, I want the button to be easily accessed. Thank you. I gotta get used to it, because I'm not really a keyboard girly. So I'm more of a controller. I've gotten better though, because most of the games that I am forced to play with my friends have been more keyboard related. So then I've been, having to dive into learning everything. But just one of those things where it's like I'll just figure it out. Whoa. I learn really quickly that I don't give up. Could be metal salvage. And then you'll see that like when you pick this up, it takes up about 4 slots. But in the new game it only takes up 1. So already like Subnautica 2 is it definitely feels more like the sequel that it needs to be. How dare you run away from me? I'm not trying to frighten you. There we go. And then there's that one weird fish that I'm always forgetting about. That's never really useful. One thing you also learn in this game is... Oh, I guess I can scan. We'll read the lore of it. Second. Hello? Oh, there's the boomerang.
Oxygen.
Get air so I don't die. Where'd the boomerang go? There's one other type of fish. I always never remember what it looks like, but I know there's one more. I just don't remember where it is. Coral tubes. We need to do.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Coral tubes. There's one more fish. I know I'm not crazy. There's one more fish. It kind of looks a little bit strange. I know it exists. It's yellow. Oh, there it is, right there. The Gary fish. Come here. There we go. Where's the life pod? Over that way. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at all of the stuff. I don't need them. Let's. Okay. Self scans. I don't really need to see those. Ahaha! Indigenous life forms, coral, round coral tubes. Variety of coral formations on 4546b appeared to be different solutions to the same problem of maximizing water and nutrient flow throughout the colony. These particular variants funnel water down the tube, filtering the nutrients as they pass. Their size suggests that they have been highly successful. Assessment coral tube samples are rich in calcium, exploitable in bleach fabrication. Each disc of table coral. Each disc is an individual. If I can speak. Each disc is an individual colony of microorganisms filtering nutrients from the water. Growth patterns indicate the colonies are in direct competition for positions with superior current or light. Unlike some other coral species, its structure is malleable, softly pulsating as it pumps nutrients from its extremites, and only turning rigid when it senses physical assault. The jewel-like nodes in the surface are concentrated buildups of rare minerals the coral is unable to process, exploitable in computer chip fabrication. Oh, hello, Bubby. My cats have been really mad recently, but besides the point. Alright, herbivores. Gasopod. A slow moving life form and one of the larger herbivores on the planet, preventing a substantial meal to be the would-be predators. The gasopod protects its domain by filling the surrounding water with poisonous and corrosive pods whose contents dissolve even synthetic fibers. Filtration system. Thick, non-reactive skin and multiple gills laid rendered this creature impervious to noxious acid clouds it produces. Algae gland. A bulbous sac-like appendage on the rear end. A luminescent yellow algae grows inside the sac and produces the poisonous compound. Abdominal muscles can contract, causing the algae gland to emit the noxious compound into the surrounding water. Large pelvic fins. Capable of powerful movements through water. I will eat when I want to. The water when moving in small herds. Behavior. Gasopods appear to be social in nature and may even use their emissions in their relationship rituals. Their audible calls are likely signifiers of nearby threats or food sources. Assessment. Approach with caution. Acidic pods may be retrieved and repurposed. Rabbit ray. A herbivorous aquatic life form, rabbit rays appear in live serene and solitary lives with few predators and a natural sense of curiosity and awesomely poisonous flesh. Ears. Twin orange appendages mounted on their head sense vibrations in the water. Undulating wings. Markedly similar method of transportation to that of Earth rays. Zero genetic resemblance detected, suggesting these two species independently developed similar solutions to their environment circumstances. Evidence indicates its large side-facing eyes are relatively recent adaptations. It is likely there are related ray species in another environmental biomes on the planet. Assessment: inedible but harmless. Bladderfish. This unusual herbivore appears to be mostly defenseless and bears little resemblance to other life forms around it. Semi-permeable bladder. The bladderfish is able to be filtered air. Oh, someone's here. Hello. The bladderfish is able to filter air and seawater into its body cavity through the unique membrane which surrounds its spine like a bladder. This allows it to remove any consumed organic particulate caught on the way and adjust its buoyancy. Open-ended vascular tubing, it can be angled and contracted to pump out water and achieve low velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threats and practically immobile at night, it is only identified defense mechanism is that it's composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage. Edible oxygen may be retrieved from the bladder, added to the tanks on consumption. Membrane has applications as natural water filter. So hello, I don't know if he was here, but welcome. If you're here for Tyler, I regret to inform you that he will not be here today, as he has poor planning and does not decide to make plans very efficiently. But, so I'm going to be streaming on Subnautica on his account because I feel spiteful. So, apologies for anyone that is disappointed. Alright, back to me reading stuff. Oh, that's the wrong one. Boomerang. A herbivore encountered in large numbers found to frequent shallow waters and move in schools. Serrated teeth suggest an adaptation for grinding corals other herbivores are unable to digest. Twin fins. Usually, this species' two fins are cartilaginous extensions of its skeleton. They are less prone to damage and provide superior propulsion, but are also harder to grow back. The bright blue tips are, in fact, the end of its digestive tract where the luminescence of the corals it consumes is most focused. Most active during daylight hours and prone to flee on approach, the boomerang can easily be observed at night when its luminescence gives it away. It seeks the shelter of the seabed. It is edible. Garyfish. Slow moving, curious herbivore camouflage indicates adaptation for invasive behavior on the ocean floor. Eye stalks may be beneficial when watching for predators from hiding in places amongst coral. Behavior more active during the daylight hours, but slow and docile at all times. The Garyfish survival depends on the combination of camouflage and predators who can get a more filling meal elsewhere. Assessment is edible. And then the famous peeper. A fast prey fish encountered in the shallow waters and rich in protein. Develops side facing eyes. Capable of discerning colors not just in shallow waters but in variety of lighting conditions, it is also able to close its eyelids, thus preventing light from reflecting off the lenses and rendering the peepers almost invisible to nighttime predators. Powerful fins. This species has evolved powerful fins which enable the rapid acceleration in the still water and the ability to leap meters into the air to avoid pursuers. Beak. Not break. Beak. Likely used to break down corals and tough vegetation, an unusual large nasal cavity serves no obvious purpose and appears to be specific. Oh man, I cannot read today. Appears to be specifically evolved to detect a single specific enzyme. Nothing encountered on the planet so far produces a matching odor. Expulsion tubes. The tubes attached to the peeper's torso are connected directly to its stomach and gills, and it appear to be designed to expel its contents and on-demand purpose unclear. While the peeper is well adapted to survival in shallow waters, a number of its features serve no discernible purpose. It appears it is just as well suited to survive in deeper waters and is somewhat more intelligent than other usual small herbivore. Assessment: edible, high calorie count, further research required. Buttlebug. Scavenger. Alrighty. Mouth parts. Common scavenger on the base of the food chain. Mouth parts. Small enough to be a little threat to most organisms, this creature is clearly adapted to feed on the waste products of the ecosystem around it. 3 mandibles. Used to orientate themselves when drifting and to filter through detritus on cave floors. 3 legs. High strength muscles can propel the life form great distances through the water, as well as ambulating them across the seafloor. Assessment: necessary waste recycler presence may indicate nearby cave system. And I have 2 florals that I saw. I got acid mushroom. A common spore-bearing fungi species, the flesh contains highly acidic compound which leaches into the water if the outer skin is penetrated. It is not clear which predator species necessity such as extreme countermeasures, but the acid mushroom's numbers suggest that it successfully deterred most of them. Assessment: inedible. Acid has applications in battery fabrication. C is blue palm. The blue palm is a common aquatic plant which thrives in shallower waters with a high exposure to sunlight. Long fronds intercept light before it can reach the smaller floral on the. Alrighty. I now have to scan plenty of things. Let us go do that. We'll take this exit to see this cutscene. Very pretty. This is very pretty. All right. Let me see if I remember how to make a one knife. I'm gonna need titanium, silicone rubber. That's the yeah. Can I escape? How do I escape this? There we go. Oh, right. There's forest around here. We'll go I guess this way. Do one, they called stalkers, if I remember correctly. But I need to go get, yeah. What's it called? Is it creepvine fruit? I always forget what it's called. Oh no, I made, man. There it is. My goodness. When I first played this, it took me forever to even want to go into this biome. Creepvine. What are you? Can I not select you? There it is. Seed cluster. Oh.
Oxygen. Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes.
Mhm. Alrighty. So I need to collect. Well, actually, I should have. I have metal. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay, we're gonna go and get the titanium crafted, so then I can make all the things I need to necessarily survive. And I wonder what this one will give me, because the one thing I do like is every time you play, there's slightly different things at every different crash site, so I just like collecting all the med kits. Alright. Let us fabricate titanium. And also silicone rubber. Do lubricant as well.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Alright. More titanium. Okay. So, make this.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception. New blueprint. The fabricator draws from available
New
data
blueprint
to provide
acquired.
appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Okay. I need to make this. I need to go get caves. I don't remember what I need to get. Alright. Time to go. Go find those crayfish I like to explode. A little bit faster. There's one in here. They do like to be chilling out in caves. Ooh.
Deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Where's one at? There's one. I have a little bit, but course I can't. Oh, now I can. Solar plant. Where? Yeah. Perfect. I just need one right now. I'll find more those crayfishes later. Oh, right. Repair tool. Pressing the wrong button. My bad. Like, why is this not working?
Secondary systems online.
Just pressing the wrong button.
Environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Radio message.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yay. I'm trying to remember what. I think it's salt. With the one tube. Yeah. To make the bleach. Which is very interesting that you make bleach in the water. But didn't wanna. I do need to get as much food as possible. But I need to find fresh sites. Or I guess crashed thing? Not sure. There's one of these. Green coral. Read some more later. I just need to find ooh, there's some salt. Gimme, gimme. Salt, salt, salt. Ah, please. Here's a stalker. You know what? I'll, you know. Come here. Attack me if you wish, but give me this sea glide. Love the sea glide. I definitely feel like the one thing that I have noticed from comparing Subnautica to Subnautica 2 is it was a wake maker. I don't know if it's just how it's proportioned, but it just feels slower than the sea glide. And then they could be the exact same speed, but maybe it's just the design that's like making it feel like it's slower. But you can tell like the difference like when you have it when you're just free swimming, but still, it's not something that like I don't know. Which I feel like sometimes the design really does just like make it feel what was the word? And like trick your brain into like thinking like one thing's one way when it's actually like the exact same. We're just gonna put like a bunch of my titanium in here. So I can have use for it. It is oh my goodness, I keep pressing the wrong button. It is coral tube. Yeah, I was right. 2 from a knife. think it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Ah, it is.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
To think of bleach
Preparing the day's
on a
warmth
wound,
right
that sounds
ahead of
horrible.
time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Hmm. Yeah, it's seems to be the case. It's 75. I'm not. I'll wait until I'm close, but wrong buttons. I need to remember controls for these things. It's good enough for now. But well, while I'm at it, I can just read. Get all the voice logs out of the way. Go away. I'm not listening to you again. Alright, environmental scan. Category 3 ocean planet, oxygen/nitrogen atmosphere, extensive biodiversity, safety warnings, may support Leviathan class predators. May support, okay. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Planet is beyond Federation space rescue unlikely. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Limestone outcrops. These unusual geological structures often form around the titanium and copper deposits and are distinct to the planet. Closer analysis reveals the stone around the metal has been hardened against erosion, but the mechanism remains unknown. Assessment: titanium and copper source. Wreckage analysis confirmed there's wreckages from the Aurora. Outer layers of the material have been oxidized, suggesting that it had been heated over 12,000 Celsius. Or not 12,000. 1,200 Celsius. 1,200? That would work either. This pattern is consistent with the whole disintegration. Okay. Learning all these words. During the atmospheric entry. Salvage of the intact portions of the Altera vessel is prohibited at legal, moral, and technical levels. However, scratches such as these may be reclaimed for the titanium content at any Altera fabricator. Like this company sucks. Rain coral. The permanent growing colony of the microscopic organisms, this coral species has adapted to filter carbon dioxide from the environment, using the carbon to build the colony and expelling the oxygen from specialized exhaust funnels. It is quite hardy, suggesting samples from this mature specimen could grow artificially. Assessment: air tanks are equipped to siphon oxygen from the water where possible. Oh, hello, Tyler. Welcome to my stream. See, I don't know because we've never gone bowling together, and and I know if it's anything like Wii Bowling, I have a pretty good shot of probably beating you. um, but since you're here, I mean, now I can advertise. So, as you know, I am not Tyler. I'm not normally the person that streams every single day in May. But because he has poor judgment and planning, he's decided that he can't stream today. So I'm taking over it for the grace because I am the almighty Jamie and I will do whatever task is asked of me. But just checking. There's something Zeke's not giving me to do. But the reason why we're streaming consistently is because of an upcoming event on June 5th. It is the 50-hour stream for Tyler and Marcus. We're going to be trapped in a room together. Why this is a decision that they've made, I have no idea. That's their discussions, but we'll see how that goes. But if you do like this content, leave a subscribe button. If you want to like it, you can like it. If you don't want to like it, you can dislike it. That's your own opinion, and we respect it. But I'm gonna just continue on and ignore Tyler because he sucks at bowling apparently. Okay, so the carnivore stalker, a streamlined predator encountered in the kelp forest. in wait of prey, leaving the safety of the shallows to feed. The stalker likely carved out its evolutionary niche to the sweet spot between the speed and the size of millions of years ago, and may be one of the oldest species on the planet. The stalker appears to be attracted to titanium deposits, which tends to sharpen and put stress on its teeth. As with many predators, it is possible to temporarily distract hungry stalkers by feeding them. Teeth. The stalker's teeth are unusually hard and fast growing. Its elongated snout can deliver huge biting pressure to larger attackers, while also being used to reach small herbivores seeking refuge amongst the rocks. Night vision. Retinal layering on the eyeball suggests agitation for nighttime hunting. Dorsal ridges. These ridges can be moved independently to deliver superior movement. What is this? Maneuverability. Maneuverability. My goodness. Pelvic fins, long and powerful, the stalker has evolved to the hunt of fastest prey. Suspended stalker teeth may have applications in enameled glass fabrication. Fantastic. And then the sulfur plant. These plants appear to serve as a nest for the explosive organisms which guard them. The outer petals are undamaged by the presence of inhabiting creatures, suggesting a complex co-development. The plant has evolved to feed on nutrients and minerals deposited within it by the fish. Sulfuric deposits on the inner leaves provide an insight on the mechanism by which the creatures explode. Sulfur has applications in construction of the repair tool. Alright. That's me reading all those. I don't care about that. Here. Blueprints. What did I learn? The repair tool. High capacity. So I need glass. And silver ore. Ugh. Gross. But his message.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Well, I'll go there when I feel like it. Where's my food at? 34. Up a little bit. Alrighty. What is there? But I kind of want to still explore. See if I can find another eagle eye to myself. But, I mean, they may have a sea lion. I guess we'll explore it. I'm just gonna get their PA and all that fun stuff. But if this is your first time of watching me, hello there. I have played Subnautica before. I haven't actually completed the game, but I'm pretty familiar with it. But I haven't completed it, and I want to complete it, but I'm probably going to do that on my own time. I'm just currently streaming this on Tyler's account because I feel spiteful and I just want to. But, I don't need kelp right now. Or creep vine, whatever it's called. Ooh. We love sandstone things. This potentially can give me silver. Ha 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 ha. Oh, please give me. Vehicle bay fragments, not bad. iPod 3, let's go. I'm gonna read their lore. Ooh, that's loud in my ears. New blueprint acquired. have to say though, just being here in the open ocean is so crazy. Eagle, yay.
New blueprint acquired.
Yay, I can get the sea glide. We'd love the sea glide. It's my favorite. One of the best tools. What is my inventory at? Just me. I have plenty. Space. Creature egg. Can't scan. No, I don't really need to like see. But I can make a capacity tank. Would be fantastic for. Forget what I needed. I know I'm gonna need this. I'll take 2.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. I have to say though, just swimming in the ocean and not be able to see below is just kind of like so disorienting for anybody. But it was really pretty, don't get me wrong, but like that's when you actually, see below the water. At night it's more noticeable. But I think that's just how normal water is. Okay, what do I need? Copper? I don't remember. Fiber mesh, that's right. Okay, now I remember. Okay. I don't need a compass. I need glass and titanium, which I have plenty of them. Okay. Gimme. You will give me 1 glass. Okay. At least get 1 glass. I'm going to need a battery for thing. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 more quartz. And then I need the mushrooms for the I need 2 mushrooms for the battery. And then I need 2 quartz, which the best place to get quartz is either in one of these or in that coral tube, yeah. Maybe I'll convince like crayfish to spawn. Is there one over here?
Calorie intake recommended.
Ouchies. I have to say though, the music for Subnautica also top tier. Like the main menu music, when it just starts dropping, it sounds so good. It's so good. I appreciate it. I mean, I will make fiber mesh just so that it gets out of my inventory, but and I'll need it for I think the radiation suit is what it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I do need a battery. Alright, so Sea Glide is one of these. Yes. Lubricant and copper wire. I can make the copper wire. I can't. I have to go find more copper. That's unfortunate. But I should be able to make the oxygen tank. Okay, no. This button, you go in my inventory. We go to fabricator, we make upgrade. Yay! High capacity rebreather. That's how. You are asking for a lot. Okay, let's look at my inventory. Yeah, I can eat that
Vital
and
signs
drink
stabilizing.
2 of these. You have a salt deposit, so I can probably do this. And I need copper and silver ore. I can get copper pretty easily. Silver, like a fight between everything. Well, even copper is going to be a fight to get anything because it's potentially titanium or copper. Which is another thing that I think Subnautica 2 does really well is you're not having to like guess what you're getting. You can actually identify like what it looks like and you can get it from there. And the amount of ores you can find are fantastic. So they definitely made it where it doesn't feel like you're just grinding away, you know, losing your sanity because you're constantly having to look for like the same stuff. I forget how dark it gets. It's very unfortunate. Copper, fantastic. The more copper I can get, the better. Yeah, the intro music, the mini music, this stuff. Fantastic. That's not right. I can't run away from you. Ouchies. Rude of you. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get like a second silver ore, but what's my inventory at? Oh, I still have plenty. I have to feel like I constantly have to look at my inventory because, my goodness, do I feel like I just never have enough space.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
I can do what I want. I think you can give me that. Ooh. Yeah, Nish. Anything else I can scan? The quartz? No. I definitely also like that I can scan like whatever I want to my heart's content. Because like one of the things that I just feel like I have to have an itching for it is just you have to scan. You have to scan everything. If nothing is scanned, then what is my life? Oh man. I'm a very adamant everything needs to be scanned. Even unfortunately a scary monster called the Reaper Leviathan needs to be scanned. Yeah, I'm not having my best life right here. Trying to find I mean, I guess I did find enough copper, but still. I definitely did not find enough silver ore for a wiring kit so I can get the rebreather, but such is the way it goes. I guess I could go to the like what is it, the grassy plateaus. I don't know where my favorite one is, but like the jelly shroom cave. But yeah. Oh, I need to make the copper wire. And then I need to get the lubricant I don't know if I need that, but I'm just gonna get it just in case. Yo. My favorite thing in the whole world.
Will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Or habitat. We'll put these away. I got lead. That's fantastic. Oh, I can make the one water. Give me bleach. We love bleach. Love bleach around here. Oh, and then I can conveniently get this med kit that spawns like every 5 seconds. I feel like heal me to full health. I can drink some water once I hit 70 because I'm not gonna waste water because I mean in this game you run out of water like it's freaking nothing, which it kind of makes sense because this is like salt water and salt dehydrates. I guess it's guaranteed, but still. Alright, so now that I have... Where's the ship? Okay, so that's Altera's ship. And I need to head in this direction. Yes. Alright. Yeah. This does not look right. But what am I to question? What this looks like. I hear them. Can I get into this? It don't look like it. I can't. Gimme. My gosh, it's so loud in my ear. Ow. That was rude. Oh, in this. Gotta get the desk. Any game where you can decorate is the fantastic thing. New blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired. You open, please. Give me all my
Oxygen.
Oh, I guess that's important, right? Oh. Just a bunch of bees. Which of I guess is the most fantastic thing. So it'll just give me like titanium and stuff once I get them all.
Blueprint acquired.
There's nothing wrong with getting titanium. Is like one of the most necessity to ever be a necessity. Is there anything in this corner? Obviously, I don't need it. Doesn't mean I can't be to wait. But possibly. Why do I feel like I'm going the wrong way? I think I am. No, I'm not. It is this way. I just feel like it has been such a longer distance than when I first played. That does not seem right. This is not right. I don't like it. I'm feeling disoriented because I'm like trying to go the right way, but I'm not. Here it is. This is the biome that I wanted. Yeah. No, I went like such a far wrong direction. My goodness. Right here. And then we're gonna explore. Excuse me. We're gonna explore this area. First we gotta scan these guys. Hello, Reefbeck. First Leviathan you normally see unless you're crazy and you go to the ship first. Because
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
oh, gimme, I see something. Tell me that you are the laser cutter. Yeah, we love the laser cutter. Such a good game. Thank you for giving that to me. Ooh, yeah, you. Come here. Eight. Where's the stupid biter? Right there. Okay. I'll ignore you until you make me aware of you.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Local scans show a nearby cave entrance. Depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Ow! Freaking thing. I don't even deserved. Yeah, I know. Oh, well, that might be where I was, but it doesn't hurt to double check to make sure that that's not where a repair tool is. You go any faster? Oh, I forget. No, I've been playing Subnautica 2 a little bit too much. I don't think any of you have it. I think so. Check. There. Have anything? And go in this little cubby. Battery charge for fragment. Fantastic. Command chair.
New blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired.
Blueprint acquired.
Oh, this thing's fantastic. Okay, well that's all I can reach until I get a laser cutter. Is
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
need that salt.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Oh no. How dare it try to explode. And should be one more that has Potentially this could be it. Potentially. The sand shark. You know. But you can love sea moth. Moth is firing. Hello. Come here, sand shark. Ah! Why are you guys so hard to scan?
30 seconds.
Gosh, you're just hard to scan. Excuse me. There we go. Loader. Maybe I'll play enough to where wait for the ship to explode and then probably end it. Here. Back down. Okay, potentially there could be a laser fragment. I highly doubt it. It's never that nice to me. Love vending machines.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, you've said.
Blueprint acquired.
Hey, did I say you can come anywhere near me? Oh my goodness, I can slowly make my preparations for a sea moth. Make power cells. Power cells are not my friend for necessity. Because I need silver. Silver is pain in my rear because it's not something you can get guaranteed.
New blueprint acquired.
Acquired. Doesn't hurt to like try, but I feel like I get bled more than anything else in the world. That's just from personal experience though. Ooh, yeah.
30 seconds.
Anything else? Go up. Lights on. Here's. You scannable? No. Where's all my scannables? Rude. Fighter. Ow! I literally hate these things. They're literally the worst. Did I still not get a biter? Come here. Come here, you stupid thing. Literally the worst.
30 seconds.
Out of this game. Preferably with. Oh man. I'm greedy. I'm scanning.
Oxygen.
Yeah, we'll see if I make it. I might not. Oh no. Maybe I'll get there. Yo, let's go. Yeah, my character's feeling it right now. I'm constantly just being like, take a deep breath. I don't care.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
people who do like deep diving though, I don't know how they have like, especially when they go like feet wise. I didn't even know it was a thing until like I saw it on a show once. What the heck? That's crazy. But yeah, no, people that can deep dive. I know you have to like do like necessary like preparations and then like breathing and then it's just crazy. Cause I could not. Absolutely not.
30 seconds.
I don't like scary water. I guess I just don't like the unknown. Ugh. Gives me like chills. Go scan this. Ew. I gotta dodge the fucking thorn thingy. Tiger plant. Yo. Hate tiger plants here. They're still better than freaking. I don't want to go this way though. You want
30 seconds.
need air. Fortunately. Where's the big shipwreck? Why am I not finding it? I know there is one. Well, I've explored that. I know there's a big shipwreck somewhere. Not there. I actually don't know where it is. That's probably the one I got when I first came into this thing. Shipwreck. Where art thou? Hey, it's another sea moth fragment. Is this sea moth or a bioreactor? It's a sea moth. Okay, I already have that. Oh no, the sand shark's gonna get me.
Seek fluid intake.
Seek fluid intake. You know what I mean? By like things like constantly pissing me off fucking water. The water just drains like crazy.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Like actually wild how much your water just gets sucked up into the oblivion of whatever. I've gotten hurt on a reef back before, and I was like, "What is hitting me? Why is it hitting me?" And then I realized it was one of those tiger plants, and I was, "Why are you there? Like, why? Why must you inconvenience me?" Shipwreck not here. Am I just looking in the wrong spot? I don't know. I could have sworn this one had a shipwreck. Less shipwrecks spawn in different areas, but I've consistently had it every single time I've like quote unquote replayed. It would have been over here, I think. Maybe. Maybe. like horrendously dark for no reason. Oh, here it is.
30 seconds.
Snuck up on me. Okay. So usually it explodes when it's daytime, like right when dawn hits. If I remember correctly, that's when it usually does it. But I at least just want to get the laser cutter, and then I'll go back.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Efficiency
decreased.
decreased. Depleted, my bad. My gosh, there's always a sand shark everywhere. Hey, yo, can one of you give me a laser cutter? How dare you? What does it take around here to get a laser cutter? I feel like I'm just begging for scraps. Unless I got the laser cutter, and then I'm just doing this for nothing. I think I got the bioreactor. I can't remember. You know what? Tell me when I scan this and I can't pick up the titanium. I've got a bioreactor, so I can ignore all the bioreactors unless I need titanium. Woo! We love that. Fantastic. These guys are everywhere. It's so unfortunate. I'm gonna mind my own business. What is that? Anarim fragment? Fantastic. Oh, I don't know if I'll make it to the air.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ew.
Oxygen.
I do like to just thread the needle for no reason. Okay, I guess I'll go back. Let's play it safe, and then we'll wait until the Altera decides it wants to explode. For whatever reason. I guess. And I'm just going to be a baby and not go to the ship until I have a Seamoth, because that's how I've always played it, and that's how I'm always going to play it, because you'll catch me dead before I see a Reaper Leviathan and be okay with it. Can you imagine if a Reaper Leviathan can come into the shallow waters? I would cry. Like, I would actually probably emit tears. Well, I'm going back just in the right time. To see one of the cooler cutscenes that this game has to offer. Alrighty. Well, we'll put this away. I guess I'll just read stuff until it's time for me to... Oh, there it is.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So cool. It's so cool.
For your convenience, the radiation suit has been new blueprint database.
Like how it interrupts itself by new blueprint acquired. The radiation suit is blah 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 blah. Okay. So now the ship has kaboomed. Yay. I'm not gonna go up there until I have to. Go. But I'll probably read another time. We'll probably end it here.
Intake recommended.
How calorie intake. Alrighty, well, we're gonna go to. And that was my gameplay for Subnautica. If you enjoy this content, again, you can hit the subscribe button. If you want to like it, you can like it. If you want to dislike it, you can dislike it. We respect whatever choice you decide to make. These upcoming streams for everyday streams are for the not annual event, maybe it could be, but the event that is going to be happening on June 5th, where Tyler and Marcus are going to stream for 50 hours straight. You'll be trapped in a room, and it's going to be probably one of the cringier live streams. But hey, if that's what you're into, please join us for the fun. Thank you for joining me on this playthrough of Subnautica on Tyler's account. The only reason why I say it on Tyler's account is because I'm too lazy to set up my stuff and I don't really want to. But thank you for joining me and I appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Bye bye.